guys? It's a tutorial from Heroes Tips and Tricks, and today we got the fourth installment, I think it is now, for the top 3 series. Alright, so today we got mages, and I want to get right into it with Dark Atandal for the third spot. Right, so why I place her third spot is obviously because she's really hard to get, and yeah, she's just a rather uncommon one, and you will need a lot of patience and nerves, and you'll go through a lot of pain when upgrading her. Let's just say like that. But let's get to her skills really quick. So 6.3, 63k, 8.1k, rather low armor. So, but it's a mage, so yeah, for mage, the attack is rather mediocre. But yeah, so let's get into the first skill. We get the active skill, which is called Chaos Dark. It deals 45% damage against all enemies. That's pretty good. Has a 20% chance to petrify them for 2 rounds. So basically, everybody can be petrified. Everybody can be kind of eliminated from the game for 2 rounds, which is really crazy. So I really like her CC ability here. Actually, pretty useful. That's what makes her really like good mage. Then we got Petrify 2. Each attack has a 30% chance to petrify the target, lasts for 1 round, so even more petrification, which is even better. So she's a rather CC oriented mage. Increases skill damage by 87.5, which is really good. HP by 35 and speed by 50. So the first one is the most interesting one, skill damage by 87.5. So this kind of affects this one right here, and yeah, this one. It just affects the active skill, so when she does that, she gets more, like 87.5 more damage. That's really good. Then we got preemptive defense, or an interesting name right there. When HP is lower than 30%, attack increases by 100%, and armor decreases by 48 for 3 rounds. So at 9 star, I think this ability is getting upgraded even more, so she gets even more like dangerous and viable because her attack will be just so immense. So yeah, I actually really like Dark Ethandal, and her skins are actually skills are actually really good, and also her design wise, I think she's really good looking. Alright, so when it comes to the second and the first slot, I was just not sure because both of these heroes are really insane and I love them so much. But for the second spot, I picked Aiden. So Aiden is not only like good because he has 10.2k attack at 6 star basic and a rather high HP, but his skills are also rather insane. So we got Arcane Blast. Deals 84% damage against all enemies again, but I think yeah, that's like better than Arthendal, and there's a 75% chance to silence warrior foes for 2 rounds. So basically, this is like really good against heroes, for example, like Baria or Asmodel or like Drew and shit, who literally get silenced like 3 out of 4 times for 2 rounds. So they can't really have an impact in the game rather than being there and tanking. So this kind of takes out their skill. So Aiden is a really good warrior counter. Then we got Vulnerable 2, gains 20% armor break and 15% attack for each killed ally, which makes him, along with this one right here, no, which one? No, it's actually not. It's actually only this one. I just messed something up. So this skill is really good because it's one of his passive skills and it's a damage over time like thingy that for each killed ally, 20% armor break, which is one of the things that becomes more and more important now with heroes such as Asmodel and Varia um, getting top tier or like being top tier. I mean, Asmodel is top tier since the beginning, but yeah. So armor break is really good. So you can actually make damage even against armored heroes and take out, for example, Varia like rather easily. So if like 4 allies are killed, he has 80% more armor break and like, gosh, I'm so bad, 60% more like attack, which for a mage is really good and does a lot of impact. Then we got Crazed Force, which is his thingy here, like the passive one, increasing skill, even more armor break, HP, and attack. So basically everything a mage needs. So a really good increasing skill right here. And then we got Last Wish. So when Aiden dies, he deals an additional 45% attack damage against all enemies. Yeah, that's kind of helpful. I think this is like those two, this one and this one, become like really crazy. So this one at 7, this one at 9 stars. So when he's 9 stars, he will do like, I don't know, maybe 60% damage when he dies, so that's pretty cool. I mean, you don't want Aiden to die, but yeah. Okay, and now coming to the first spot, we got who else but Flame Strike. So Flame Strike has a rather high HP with almost 80k, 8.3k, so mediocre attack, but her skills are really what like make her one of the craziest mages in the game, and for me even the most like dangerous one. So we got Breath of Flame, 94% damage against all enemies, even better than all of the ones before, dealing 36% more damage each round, lasts for 3 rounds, so that's also topping all the other ones I mentioned already. Then we get Immortal Ashes, gains 13% attack and 12.5% skill damage for each killed friendly hero. And this is kind of combined with Energy Draw, which means gains 20% crit and 10% crit for each killed enemy hero. So when you're like, she basically gets a buff every time someone dies. Rather it's your hero or the enemy hero, she gains from it. So that's what makes her dangerous. What is making her really dangerous? Just combine her with rather good heal, get her like a good artifact, let her survive longer, so that others can die and she stays alive, and she mostly becomes one of the most impactful mages of the game. So those skills combined at 9 star, they get even more upgraded. She becomes probably the most deadliest endgame mage ever. Then we got Storm Power 2, which is her last skill. Her increasing skill HP by 35, attack by 15, and skill damage by 25, which contributes to this one. So yeah, this was my small ranking. Thank you for watching, and make sure to watch the other ones as well. If you enjoyed, leave a like. If you have any concerns, make sure to write them down in the comments below. And if you want to see more, feel free to subscribe. It's for free. And yeah, as I said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.